Alan,
Yes.
first of all, I suppose a simple question is, we just spoke off air, you said you fell out of love with rugby. Why has Chinnor dragged you back?
I think it was one of those. Obviously played it for, say, most of my adult life, or all of my adult life, and I think towards the end I probably started seeing more of as a job rather than anything else. Obviously still love the game, but probably that spark wasn't quite there. Obviously been at Ealing for almost a decade before this. Won every week. We were expected to win every week, and then it got a bit still when it got to the point where there was no promotion, and it got to the point where I was really looking for something else. So I came up to Chinnor. Obviously, I had a conversation with Simon Vickers, and yeah, I ended up finding work with Rectory, and obviously got involved with the rugby. Turns out, as cliche as it is, a great bunch of lads, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
So having those good lads around, having people like whether Ryan, the club captain, boys like Luke Carter, who have been here years and played with them previously in the past. So yeah, it was an easy decision in the end to come along, see what it was like, and obviously so far so good.
I come over here, I'm an Oxfordshire lad.
Yeah.
Old man. See, I just put that in there for the camera. It's so vibrant.
Yes.
The club is vibrant. The club has got, some people may say it's kicking above its or punching above its weight, but it's not. It's got a very good heart, community, and pathway forward. Did that excite you when you came in?
Yeah, it was something that was spoken about very early on, and I think the good thing about a club like Chinnor is from the bottom to the top, everyone's involved. Haven't come across a bad person, which is great. Obviously, you tend to find them no matter where you go, but you're talking about from Simon down, and you've obviously got people like Nick Easter, who is obviously DOR, Craig Hampson, obviously played with them at Ealing, and then obviously players, junior section. Everyone's involved. First 15 players obviously go down some of the Sundays, deal with some of the mini festivals and stuff, and vice versa. We then get them at games, coming along to do ball boys, to be part of the tunnel. So it's a great community feel around the club at the minute, and I think when you look at everything that's going on with the club as a whole at the minute, on the pitch, off the pitch, like we're talking the Rams game, players, say committee members. So yeah, it's a great place to be a part of at the minute. It does seem to be buzzing on and off the pitch.
Does it give you that feeling you've had success in your career? Does it give you that feeling that it's all rolling in the right direction?
Yeah, it does. I guess that's a hard question to ask. Obviously, being at Ealing, was promoted from National 1 to the champ.
Yeah.
Stuck at the champ for 9 years.
Yeah.
So I think success breeds success, and I think the way boys have knitted together this year has been great. I think everyone's here for everyone else, which is the way it should be. So it does go a long way, and it's one of those that you want it to keep going. So hopefully it does.
And that's the main thing, is it's 12 very hard games to go. Sail away is the first one. I think it was a handsome victory earlier on in the season, but that means nothing now, does it?
No, I think you look at the results across the league, the first half of the season really. I think there's been more games lost by the top 3-4 sides this year than there was in the whole of last season. So you talk about a close league and enjoyable rugby, I think that's what it has been this year, and that's not just with us, that's across the league. But I think we've provided some very, very entertaining games as of far. And obviously you said a very handsome result against Sale. I think we were probably flattered a little bit in that game. We scored a lot of points towards the end when things kind of broke up a little bit, which is obviously it's great for us because it just shows you how much effort we put in pre-season with them, obviously dazzling our SSC side of things. So yeah, Sale's not an easy place to go. And like we said, throughout, so obviously we made our start at the start of the season. There's no easy games, so it'll be one of those where we want to win, but it's up to us to get that job done.
But as your experience tells you, sometimes when the target is on your back for others to chase, it can be an enjoyable place. It can also heap pressure on you, and you dissipate the pressure with the boys down in the change rooms.
I think that's a good thing about me being one of the older ones now. I probably see the game differently from them.
Yeah.
So obviously you talk about pressure and stuff, probably bothers me a little bit less.
Yeah.
They obviously want to do more, they want to do well, and obviously I'm in that same boat, but I've been around long enough that obviously I can mitigate those, try and help the younger generation learn.
Yeah.
But again, they're so keen to do things that they bring the energy, which is great. So probably means that my energy is not quite at their levels, topped up by them.
You're not quite into the cynical old sausage yet, then?
No, I'm Scottish, so we're all miserable and stuff anyway. So